Welcome back to Speak Up, everyone. I'm Natasha Brown, and I'm joined this morning by local designer Gregory Taylor. Gregory was only 19 when he started his own clothing line, Walish Gooshe. On Sunday, April 13th, he'll be hosting his second annual fashion event. So we are excited about that. I'm excited to be emceeing that event and helping you out with that. Looking forward to it. Fashion is my passion, too.
It's a pleasure to have you there.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, let's just talk a little bit about how you got started. I mean, how did you know you wanted to go into fashion?
Well, a little bit about that. I started at the Art Institute. I went for marketing, and when I went for marketing, it's a lot of the fashion scene that I wanted to get into, like more the fashion design aspect of it, but I also wanted the business sense. So I went to school for fashion marketing, took sewing classes on the side, and that's how it became like magic. I started sewing, entered a couple fashion shows, and I started my business. Like
and just came naturally for you to get into it.
It came naturally. And now we've been sold in like 6 different stores in the Philadelphia area.
I was about to say, where can folks find your designs? We just got a glimpse of the fall preview fashions, but where can they find your designs?
Currently it's being sold at Joan Shep, Trunk Show Boutique, Vamp, that's in Manayunk, and also Echo Chic.
Yeah, wow.
And of course the showroom, Walish Gooshe showroom as well.
Okay, and where will they find that? Where could they find your showroom?
That's in the Port Richmond section of Philadelphia. 2100 East Westmoreland Street.
So here you are, this 19-year-old getting into this fashion industry, which you hear about is like a beast, you know. I'm thinking about that movie, The Devil Wears Prada, and you know, all that.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, I mean, is it really that cutthroat? Let's talk about that.
Honestly,
is it as cutthroat as people have made it out to be here?
Honestly, it's really cutthroat. The fashion scene can be wrong.
There's no other way to say it, huh?
There's no other way to say it,
honestly. I have a feeling you have stories. Is there anything, how hard has it been for you just to make it in this industry?
Every day, waking up early in the morning at 7 o'clock, not being able to come home until 10 o'clock, sometimes 12 o'clock, like planning for shows, getting models together, getting the samples produced. Sometimes it can take a toll on your body and just wear you out completely. Yeah. But this is my passion. This is always what I wanted to do, so that right there it just keeps me going, but it's hard.
It's really hard, just
really
you know,
hard.
on you physically, emotionally, mentally, probably in every way. How hard is it to get your fashions out there and to get people to support you and say, you know, for you to sell your fashions in a sense to folk?
Well, in Philadelphia is open basically for fashion design. A lot of people support in Philadelphia, and that's why I love Philadelphia so much, because the support is there. It just makes it that much more easier to start and to start from the ground up, you know, and just entering different fashion shows, doing different shows like in a city, kind of helped my career.
And what's been the reception? How do people ultimately feel about your fashions once they see them? What do they tell you? What's their reaction?
Oh, it's breathtaking. It's beautiful. Really conservative, especially for my taste, because like when they see me, they're like, "Oh, such beautiful clothes!" Like really casual, really. Fine lines, nice color palettes, and things of that nature.
Where did your taste come from?
Oh, my taste came from my mother.
Oh?
Yeah, she had a very classy lady, wonderful style, and that's where the collection kind of resembles.
Okay, kind of
it reflects
style.
my mother, yeah.
Wow. And what is it? I know you've used the term classic. You know, that's a classic fit. I love the fit of your clothing. It seems like it just fits people to a T.
Yeah,
that's obviously what you look to do. Just make sure that, you know, the clothing fits you like a glove.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what everybody
we
wants.
took extra time to make sure we got a cut that is also suitable but functional for the body, because a lot of the cuts is kind of hard, you know, for the everyday woman versus, you know, a model. So we had to incorporate that through the collection, and it works pretty well because every size, you know, even though it's a cut, it still fits all different body types, which is really good.
Okay, so you don't have to be like a size.
You don't have to be really small. Definitely not.
Thank goodness for that.
Yeah, we make all sizes, like different sizes, 14s. 2 to 14. 2
to 14? Okay, we could work with that. We could work with that. So what's next for you? I mean, you were 19 when you got in the business. You're 23 now?
Yeah, 23 now.
Still very young in the business, in the fashion industry. What do you want to do next? What's next for you?
What I want to do next is definitely be in a couple department stores. Right now we're being currently viewed by Saks, which is my dream, being in a department store. And hopefully one day opening up a store on Walnut Street. That's my ultimate goal.
So you're committed to the Philadelphia area, definitely.
I'm definitely committed to the Philadelphia area.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right, and I love that jacket you have on.
Thank
You
you.
said that's your style. That's you too.
Yeah,
You
this is me
designed
too.
that, and you.
Yeah,
So
fully
you
designed
design
this.
men's clothing as well.
Yeah, design men's clothing as well. It won't be out until 2010 because we doing a lot of planning. We doing a lot of research, you know, on the different cuts and things of that nature. So when we have our men's line, we'll make sure that it fits our market and it's tasteful.
So
for our
ultimately, when
clientele.
you see someone wearing your clothes, how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel good. Actually, on Walnut Street the other day, I saw a woman with one of the blouses on from the collection, and I didn't want to stare at her face too much because she probably, yeah. But it's just like, it's wonderful to see something that you actually spend time on, and for somebody to actually appreciate it. Like, it's great. It's like the best feeling in the world.
Wow. Thank you so much. I wish you the best.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate that.
Can't wait for the fashion show.
Yeah,
Thank you so much again, Gregory Taylor, for joining us today. To purchase tickets to the second annual Walish Gooshe fashion event, visit our website, cwphilly.com. When we come back, Billy D. Williams is joining us, so stick around. Back in a moment.